One more time for your hosts and all the comics you've seen.
Yeah.
Fun night. It's good to be here. By a scale of one, like a round of applause, how drunk are we? After the All right, that's pretty good. That's what I probably expected. Hell yeah. All right, I'll keep an eye on you guys. No, I'm a drinker. I drink, but I'm not a huge drinker. I'm like what I like to refer to as Chicago sober. That's where the number of drinks I have in a week is the same number as I tell my doctor. I'm just kidding. I obviously don't have a doctor. Come on. I'm at the fun ant stage of my life. I don't know if that's reading. Is there any other fun ants in the crowd? Hell yeah, love it. I can tell I'm a fun ant because my friend's kid was going through my purse and found my weed and asked what it was. And I said, legal. Why don't you back off, you tiny cop? Just moved her out of the way. No, weed is legal, but you know, some people are still weird about it, even though it is legal. Like, I was doing that joke recently, and there was a woman in the front row, and I'm still mad about it, but she was like, yeah, I can tell you're stoned right now. And I was like, whoa, that's a real cocaine thing to say. Why don't you relax, miss? I'm not getting that vibe with you guys. You're cool. But like I said, I'm an ant. I don't know if I want to have kids. Like, I'm getting to the age where biology is totally going to decide for me, so that's cool. Like, I want to have a baby like I want to catch a flight. Like, last possible minute or it's not going to happen. Does that make sense? We're talking a shot at the buzzer or nothing. Keep it exciting. But no, like, all of my friends are having kids, and my best friend, she recently had a baby, and she told me something that kind of blew my mind. She told me that after she had her son, before the nurses handed her her baby, they asked her if she wanted them to wipe him off first. Ugh. And like at first I was grossed out by this question, and then I was like, this feels like too specific of a question to be just like off the dome. You know, it feels like policy. It feels like some mom got handed a baby, either wiped or not wiped, had a big old problem with it, took it to the top, and now all the nurses have to ask that question. I haven't fact-checked this, but it feels that way, and I like looking at it that way. It makes it feel less gross. I was like, when I look at it that way, it's kind of nice. Like, I kind of like it. I kind of like that if you have a baby, you get to order it with or without the juice. Like an Italian beef. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ordering my baby with giardiniera. I'm a good Chicago girl. You thought that was gross? Wait for this next one. No, my other friends that aren't having kids are freezing their eggs, which is like expensive. Like, I can't afford to freeze my eggs, but I have been keeping my period blood in ice cube trays. Just in case. Yeah. Are there any anemic men in the crowd tonight? I got some weird popsicles I'm selling as merch. There it is. See, that, my friends, is a joke to see where the line is, and I think we found it. Gang, we did it. I can't say I didn't warn you. Now, despite jokes like that, I like to think I do all right with the fellas. It could be delusional. My thing with guys is that they always think I'm really chill, because I'm actually not listening. Thank you. It's a little trick I stole from men. It used to hurt my feelings. Now I'm like, I see what you did there. Great move, you know. Nice. But I'm into dumb guys. That's my thing. I love a good dummy. Are there any dumb guys in the crowd tonight?
Like Lenny?
Yeah. Okay.
Lenny from the Mice and Men?
How many books have you? Oh, I was gonna say like name one book, but you did already, so you're not dumb. You were saying.
I read a lot of books in jail.
I love it. That's great. No, dumb guys are my Achilles heel, which is hard because they don't know what that means. Like, they're like, that big ass ankle vein? Like, yeah, sure, come here. Shh. So it is a lot like Lenny, actually. No, I know I'm into dumb guys because I've slept with multiple men who called it Planet Parenthood. So. Planet? It's not great. It's not great. Like a lot of dudes out here thinking I get my abortions from space. I don't know what that is saying about me, but it's time to reevaluate some things. But whatever. Say what you will about dumb guys. They can't gaslight you because they think that's camping equipment. So I'm gonna stand by my men. Are there any dog owners in the crowd tonight? Okay, are you guys a couple? Okay, awesome. I'm gonna ask what seems like a creepy, unrelated question, but like, how do you have sex? Like, what is the dog? Like, I mean, what is the dog situation? Is the dog like when you guys have sex? Is the dog out of the room? Does anyone else have a dog that's like on the floor that's just like good and stays on the floor? You guys? Yeah. Okay, it's always different because I've been asking crowds this for a minute now. I've been asking because I have a dog. I adopted my dog in quarantine when just no one was around. I have a studio apartment. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. She's never gonna let me have sex ever again. And here's the routine. So I bring a guy home, and I'll put her in the bathroom with like a treat. But she's strong, and I got a little door, so she gets out, and then she like barks. She tries to get in. Like I can't. She like tries to jump in. Like I can't tell. I can't tell like if she is being protective of me or if she thinks that doggy style is cultural appropriation. But she's pissed. She's pissed. And then I have to proceed to lift up 45 pounds of dog naked in front of someone I'm presumably sleeping with for the first time. And I don't know if you guys have ever lifted anything heavy naked, but it looks a lot like taking a shit, if I'm being honest. It's not a great look. You don't really want anyone to see that unless they loved you for a minimum of 10 years. Like, it's not great. So, not a lot of repeat partners is what I'm saying. Not a lot of opportunity to train this behavior out of my dog. And it's ruining my life. Like, I'm at the point where I'm brainstorming. I'm like, I got a big kitchen. I'm thinking of getting a toddler gate for my kitchen. Then that might work. And I think that would be fun because if I bring a guy home and he sees the toddler gate, he'd be like, do you have kids? And I'm like, no, it's for sex. I think that would be really fun for me. And then but just, this isn't even a bit. This is just a problem in my life, and I have to ask crowds about what their situation is because it's not a Googleable problem. It's not. Every time I sit down to the computer to try to solve this problem, the same thing happens. I'm just like, how to have sex with a dog. Damn it! Every damn time, I'm on a lot of lists. Not great. Not going well. I've been talking a little bit about my dating life, but I'm getting into older dudes. That's my new thing. I'm getting into guys in their 40s. I'm in my 30s. What I like about dudes in their 40s is that when you ask them that classic first date question, where were you on 9/11? And they say, at work? I feel so young. I'm like, oh, I was in social studies, you fucking fossil. Let's get married before you die. But I was hooking up with like an older dude, and he was a single dad, and I'd never dated a dude with kids before, and I was like very nervous because I was like, a man after having kids, like, wouldn't his dick be too loose? But what I liked about this guy was like he would always sext in dad jokes. I know, but I would text him. I'd be like, I'm horny, and he'd be like, it's nice to meet you, horny. Is that a family name? I got your clit. All right, you guys have been wonderful. I've been Lauren Vino. Give up your